And then Hiei starts talking, he's laughing, he's like, oh yeah, you did so well, bro. Like you really tried. That was cute. The Jagan eye burns the bandana he was wearing. Then you see it. Black flames start to erupt, bro. I know. I'm late to this topic, but I want to throw my hat in the ring regardless. Today, I want to talk about some other aura farmers who I think deserve a little bit more of the spotlight now that this aura farming craze is so popular in anime. So let's go through some. Now, my first pick is gotta be Hiei, bro. I watched Yu Yu Hakusho, I want to say 3 months ago, and damn, that boy was fly. First of all, we gotta go through the fit. Now, I'm looking at his record and he doesn't miss. Anytime when he's mid-fight, he's gotta rip his cloak off. And then you see the 2 belts? Nah, that's hard, bruv. He's not missed a single fit in his whole career. And when he is not fighting, Brody loves to be mysterious, of course, as a natural aura farmer is. He'll just disappear mid-convo sometimes.
Something wrong, Hiei?
Bro, just say bye. Like, he was just asking what the hell you were doing. You appeared, then you just disappear. Like, it's not that serious. Tell your boy that you're gonna pull up on him. And outside of that, this man is almost always on top of a rooftop or on top of a tree. He's always on the high ground, like any normal aura farmer would be. But it's gone to the point where he is always up somewhere high, trying to aura farm, that when the gang was trying to find him, to tell bro what was recently going on, their next mission, the next adventure they had to go on, Photon had to summon him using a whistle. And where was bro? He was right behind them in a tree, being mysterious. If she didn't blow that whistle, he was probably gonna appear, pop out of the shadows, and do his little appear, disappear act. But he got clocked. Now, he may have lost some aura from that, but we'll let it slide.
I didn't know it was you. I only came to find the source of that vile noise and kill it.
Who is this nigga trying to fool? We all know what you were doing. We all know what you were, and it's also very common knowledge that Hiei inspired the well-known character Sasuke. Kishimoto came out and said himself he took inspiration from Hiei's design and his whole demeanor, persona, whatever, to create Sasuke. And also, Sasuke is another well-known aura farmer. If you're an aura farmer who's inspired another aura farmer, you must be doing something right. I would say out of all of Hiei's fights, the one where he was aura farming the most was definitely when he introduced the Dragon of the Darkness Flame. When he first debuted that, it was gold. The whole fight he was toying with, bro. I don't even remember the guy's name. We'll just call him, I don't know, we'll just call him like Blonde Dude. Now, the fight starts and Blonde Boy flexes his fire powers at Hiei. Are you impressed yet? Nah, fam. Like, I'm waiting for you to do something. I'm bored. And then Blonde Boy ups the firepower, turns his whole body red, and then charges at Hiei, stabs him in the chest area. I don't know. It's like the chest. He stabs him through the chest. He acts like he got caught. And then Blonde Boy launches him in the air. Boom! Blasts him with more fire. It looks like he has gone incinerated. Blonde Boy is all proud. That will teach him. And then he starts to walk away. And then the announcer starts to announce. And then Hiei starts talking. He's laughing. He's like, oh yeah, you did so well, bro. Like, you really tried. That was cute. The Jagan eye burns the bandana he was wearing. Then you see it. Black flames start to erupt, bro. And then everyone watching the fight is like, no way, is that the Dragon of the Darkness Flame? No way, I've never seen anyone attempt to use that move. It's too dangerous. It's too dangerous. And then Hiei starts to summon these black flames from the sky, from the sea, everywhere, bro. And then he's just there, black flames in his hand, explaining his power. He starts explaining how the Jagan eye has a mind of its own, all this and that. And you just know when they start explaining their powers to you in anime, you're cooked. And then Hiei just puts out his right hand and then incinerates the Don. And he literally leaves no trace of him. There was nothing left there. Overkill. If that's not aura farming, I don't know what is. He didn't even have to use that ability for real. He probably could have just, I don't know, shadow stepped behind him, stabbed him with a sword, called it a day. But no, bro, he wanted to use his superior firepower move on him. He was just playing with his food for real. Anyways, I say next up is definitely Miyata, bro. Now, Miyata, the main thing that this thing, actually, before anything else, obviously, again, we talk about the fit. Miyata doesn't miss. But I would say my favorite fit that he wears is when he's in a fight and he has his boxing boots on and his boots have these little like tassels on them. Hard. Anyways, the main thing about Miyata, you're aura farming correctly when you have the main character glazing you every chance he gets. I understand that Ippo made Miyata his goal, but the glazing on Miyata doesn't stop, bro. No one glazes Miyata more than Ippo. And it's crazy, bro. It's always Miyata, oh my god, I love you, I love you. Or it's Miyata is so cool, oh my god, I want to be more like him. I want to be more like him. I could never stand up to that guy. Like, oh my god, the day we fight, I'm gonna give it my all because he's the most worthy opponent I will ever face. I don't know if I could ever beat him. Like, I'm thinking,
my nigga, you cannot do that. That's not okay.
And the craziest thing is that Ippo is still on this timing even when he becomes champion. Like, nigga, you're the champion now. How are you still glazing this man every chance you get? You got the belt before he got any belt. Before Miyata got the OBF title, Ippo was already a champion. What are we doing? Oh my lord. Ippo glazes Miyata so much that Ippo literally doesn't think of much else but boxing or Miyata. He doesn't leave any room in his mind for the baddie that's been chasing him for like 3 years. How are you gonna tell me you have some girl there waiting for you, sitting, thinking about you all the time, and all you can think about is your boxing rival crush every day? Nah, bro. You must have mad aura for that. Like, how much aura did you farm to have the main character under your thumb like that? How much aura did you farm, bro? I need to know. And again, as well, Miyata just likes to randomly disappear mid-convo or when he's with people. He just won't say anything. He will literally just disappear. And also, almost any single time he's watching someone else's fight, he's alone, bro. Like, he knows his friends are in the stands, or people that he knows, people that he could hang out with, but nah, he has to stand at the very back, either against a wall or just standing at the back, hands in pockets. Oh my god. Now, I say in terms of fights, the main fight where he definitely overfound the most. Now, this is manga only, so it might be an arse pool, and I'm not even gonna say the Donnie's name that he fights, because I'm pretty sure it's a name, it's an Asian name that I don't know how to pronounce, and I feel like if I do, it would just sound racist. Anyways, he's fighting this guy. Everyone, before the match even starts, everyone knows that Miyata is like, he's predicted to win this, and the match is one-sided. Miyata is dominating it from the jump, even though his opponent is fouling him, bro. I'm talking headbutts, elbows, mostly headbutts, just fouls all around. But at one point, his opponent charges him. He goes in for, I think it was like a left hook, right hook. He goes in for a big swing. Miyata just, boom, chops him. He hit him so fast that the punch didn't register. He had time to punch him, turn and start walking away before he even hit the ground. His opponent didn't even register that he got hit. Nah, fam, you didn't have to do all that. You didn't have to do all that. You could have done a normal ass counter. And apparently he didn't even actually properly mean to. He's so used to throwing counters that it was instinct. He aura farmed instinctively. Bro. Nah. Yeah, he's different, bro. I've not even finished the manga, but yeah, where I'm at right now, Miyata is cooking as well. He's fighting some guy called Randy Boy Jr. Fuck me, it's epic. And I think my last pick is definitely Spike, bro, from Cowboy Bebop. That man is dedicated to the game. He likes aura farming more than he likes making money, and I'll prove it, bro. But first, again, the fit. He's got an iconic fit. The blue suit with the yellow button-up shirt. Nah, fam, that's different. Especially, bro, in this sci-fi area where niggas have prosthetic metal arms and other space-looking shit. He's rocking the nice clean suit. I gotta respect it. The thing with Spike is that he doesn't take anything seriously, bro. He doesn't take anything seriously. All he ever does is say one-liners, smart quips, and does cool shit whilst fighting. This man, half the time when he's fighting, he's just smiling, bro, having a nice time, teasing his opponent. Half the time, he outmatches whoever he's fighting. So he's just there, bopping, weaving, having fun with it, like he's dancing. It's so cool to see, I won't lie to you. But we cut to the first episode, bro, and this is what I mean. In this episode, he had like at least 2 chances to bag the accomplice very easily, make some quick money. But no, bro, he's fucking about. He's aura farming the whole time. It starts from the jump. So they're there, Spike and Jet, they're trying to catch this one drug dealer. This drug dealer has his girl with him. So it's those two. Those are the accomplices. They're trying to find them, get information, whatever. At one point, Spike comes into literal contact with the guy. in the bathroom. Now, at this point, I don't think he knew it was him, so I'll give him that. But Spike just walks in to this bathroom randomly, this is crazy, he uses the sink right next to the guy in the far corner, and then he goes in there, says a one-liner, something like, it's actually better to just leave the water running so you don't clog the drain, and then walks out, bro. And he's whistling too. I'm thinking, so you walked into the bathroom just to say that, look cool, then come out? Like, who are you doing that for? And there's even a point where he was staring at him. He was staring at the drug dealer. He probably was suspicious of that guy. And instead of pressing him or staying for longer, find out if he was the guy, he just decided to aura farm. Then he walks out, starts rizzing this girl, who's the accomplice of the drug dealer, starts rizzing the girl, doing magic tricks, talking it up. At one point, he literally clocked. He knows that this girl is one of the accomplices, and instead of, I don't know, taking her hostage or, I don't know, capturing her something, he just keeps talking, bro. Talking about, oh yeah, I was raised on Mars. Oh, I've always wanted to go to Mars. I'm thinking, what are you doing? Just bag her up and then wait for the other Don. But no, instead, the other Don comes behind him, boom! He's got him by the neck. He's like, come on, man. In your attempt to farm aura, you've just lost some. But then the lady's like, bro, just let him go, let's scrap. We don't have time for this, we got a rendezvous, we got someone to sell these drugs to. And then they leave, bro. Spike's there, and then he now knows where they're going, whatever. So Spike now has a second chance. Spike sets up a trade with this drug dealer, acting like he's a consumer of the drugs, whatever. He's wearing this horrible disguise, but whatever. And the drug dealer buys it. They start shooting this shit, talking about price, whatever, and then the drug dealer's about to pull it out, but then he realized he doesn't actually have it. Then that's when Spike flashes it. It turns out that when he was choking him, Spike was able to yoink some of the drugs. Spike's all like, looking for this, still giving one-liners. Drug dealers caught him at this point, and instead of getting the jump on him whilst he had the chance at any point, Spike just stands there, bro, starts shooting this shit, starts talking again. Like, what are you doing? Spike's insulting him, calling him a small-time bounty, and then the drug dealer's just, yo, hand me over my goods back. Yeah, sure, I have to repay you. And then he launches it in the air, pops it with his gun, and then they start fighting. I'm thinking, bro, you could have just sneak attacked him, gotten the bounty, but no. And then they start fighting, and as they're fighting, bro, again, Spike's there. He's just having a fun time, giving quips, whatever. The way he fights reminds me of Spider-Man, just always telling jokes, always talking, bro. Like, Spike is like that, just always talking whilst he's fighting. And Spike is just playing with this, again, he's aura farming, he's just playing with the drug dealer, bro. Like, he easily outmatches him.
You rely on your eyes too much, Asma. You're not a chameleon, no? You can't see everywhere at once. What does that even mean? What the?
Oh, where you going, fam? Get back here. Fight back. No. Fight back. Fight back. Alright, hold this for me. Yeah, and this is just the start, boy. I told you you're a small fry. I told you you're a small fry, boy. Nah, fuck Mars, bro. I do not want this. Hey, come here, He lets him escape, and then eventually they get into a little spaceship chase, and then Spike fumbles the bounty because the lady basically kills the drug dealer, and then she gets killed because it was either the police or some other bounty hunters gone down the ship, and so they couldn't claim the bounty. Shit like that happens for multiple episodes. I've not watched Cowboy Bebop in a while there, but yeah, Spike loves the aura farm, bro. He's an aura farmer for sure, and that's why he'll be eating bell peppers and beef for the rest of his life, bro, with no beef in it, obviously. And then I have to give an honorable mention out to Ken from Fist of the North Star. Now, I would have talked about him in this video, but I'll put my hands up. I've not watched much of the anime. I've actually watched like the first 2 episodes. I'm watching it currently, but bro, even in these 2 episodes, what I've seen, he's definitely an aura farmer. He had that meme, the one with the
お前はもう死んでいる。何?
that meme, that's him. He's been doing that aura farming shit for years, bro. Before it got really popular online, he's been on this shit. He's been exploding niggas' heads, walking away whilst he does it. He's been doing all that stuff for time, so he had to get mentioned. Anime is full of aura farmers. There's so many moments, and yeah, to be honest, that's what makes anime so fun to watch. These niggas will just do cool shit when they don't have to. Anyways, you know the drill. Subscribe and that. Peace. Today's song of the week is Alt Ego by John Rosborough. Amazing song. This song calms me down, bro. It makes me want to sleep as well, like take a nap. It's amazing. Go check it out. Peace.